Alright, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV, we in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. And I linked this audio in the description. And this audio was in manuscript, but nobody knew it was Jim Jones. Alright, only thing TMZ was saying the past almost a year now, that it was some talks about 6ix9ine member talking about Violate Tekashi, and he ain't part of the gang, but he was never part of the gang, and etc. And it turned out to be Jim Jones. All right, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Sorry, still a little bit under the weather, trying to shake this cold. But yeah, I didn't know it was Jim Jones that made the phone call. I understood that he was a blood. All right, I knew that. All the swoop woo and all that other stuff, and you know. So, and a lot of people in the comment section yesterday, when I said that 6ix9ine had told on Jim Jones, they was like, well, hey, Jim Jones ain't retired. Stop disrespecting Jim Jones. Tekashi 6ix9ine, they asked him, who was Jim Jones on the stand? And he said, a retired rapper. That's why I put it in the title, okay? But that's nor here nor there. And I always put the article links or source links to my stories in the description so people won't say, oh, fake news. All right, but, you know, people asking, you know, is Jim Jones' career over? I seen Hassan Campbell do a live on it. Shout out to him. But I'm just thinking about if Jim Jones' career is over due to this. Now, remember, he got that case in Georgia where I think he got caught with some marijuana in the car. Him and Lil Boosie got caught around the same time. All right, but my whole thing is, if Jim Jones was in trouble, right, and then people was asking, was Cardi B in trouble for being a gang member? But she was with the Brims, not with the Nines, according to what she said on Twitter, which she shouldn't have came out and said that. She should have denied it, because that can hurt her brand. That's why Atlantic Records came out and said she not, and then her representatives came out and said she not, because that can hurt her commercial appeal. Pepsi and whoever else she messing with, they don't want to be aligned or synonymous with gang activity. Now, it wasn't a problem with Nipsey Hussle and Puma, but it could be a problem for Cardi B. You know, it's a different set of rules for different people. But in my opinion, if Jim Jones was going to be in trouble, you know what I'm saying, then I would think it really would boil down to he would have been part of the indictment. Then I think they would have swooped him up around with the other members. So, honestly, I don't think Jim Jones is going to be in trouble for this. Now, could they pick up a case and prosecute him for it? Yeah, but I think if it was so incriminating, I think he would have been part of the indictment. That's it. I think if his case was so incriminating, he would have been part of the federal indictment. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if he snitched on all of them and they really had a case to stick on them, they would have been swooped up too, or they would have been prosecuted or charged already. So, in my opinion, I think they would have been charged. You know, now can they still press charges and pick up a case on them? Yeah. But if they really had something incriminating other than that phone conversation, it was just telling him that, you know, he been violated, you know, we need to violate him and all that, then I think they would have already pressed charges on Jim Jones. He would have been in the court with the rest of them, you know, or, you know, with a separate case. But he goes on and says that, you know, security ain't gonna want to be around him. Talking about 6ix9ine, he said, you know, in New York, you know, Murder Mill was telling him on the Wiretap, you know, New York, the security can't have guns, no matter if they're ex-cops or not. And as soon as we touch one of the security guards, they're not going to work with 6ix9ine again. They're going to be like, you're going to be on your own. So it sounded like they was plotting to take him out the game. Now, at the end of the day, that could be conspiracy, I guess, to commit murder. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what it could be. If they wanted to pick up that, or 6ix9ine got released, then he wanted to press charges on Jim Jones. Like I said, it can easily be, okay, conspiracy to commit murder. They can be petty. But can they define what violate mean? There's no dictionary on what violate mean. When I talked about this, when they first picked him up for the RICO charges, I said, and a lot of people in the comment section was saying, like last year was saying, oh, you know, violate don't mean kill or done that. So really, they can't really probably press charges because they don't know the definition of violate. Now 6ix9ine can say, oh, violate mean kill me. Violate mean this and that, and this and that, and that and this. Yeah, he could. But then Jim Jones could just say, hey, we just say violate, we mean just to stop messing with somebody, or, you know what I'm saying, or just beat them up or whatever. We just wanted to beat them up and rough them up a little bit or something like that. So at the end of the day, they really don't have him saying kill or shoot. It's violate. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. If they really had a problem and they really wanted to get Jim Jones, he'd probably be in the courtroom, or he would have been pressed charges a long time ago. So I think I don't think nothing is going on with him, man, over this wiretap. But his boy Murder Mill, yeah, he went to court. He should have copped the 20, but hey, it is what it is. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos, man. Appreciate it. One time for the one time we go.